Here's a short one for you, 4 minutes or thereabouts. This is Oisin's Dolmen. It is in the townland of Knockalassa, near the top of Mount Callan in West Clare. There's a photograph from the West Trop collection taken about 120-30 years ago. There's its location in relation to Milltown, Malbay and Ennis. And there's a height profile showing the location of the Dolmen in relation to the land to the west and again to the east, heading over towards Kilmaley. From the Dolmen, there's a line of sight out into most of West Clare and again towards Ennis. A short distance to the west is Killernan Cemetery, which featured in my cemeteries video some time ago. And in the field adjacent to the cemetery is Tubrevira, a holy well. It's actually one of two holy wells here. Tubber Erna is on the north side of the cemetery, just outside the boundary wall. Going further west, just off the coast there near Quilty, is Mutton Island. And the tower house there, which you can see from the beach in Quilty. There's a different angle, and you can see the enclosing wall around it, which we've talked about in previous videos as well. The reason we're looking at the tower is if we take a line from the tower, back inland over the holy well, we hit Oisin's Dolmen. Same straight line. This is the old cemetery in Bunratty, a place we've been to a few times now because of things that are aligned to it. And if we take a line from the west gable, which is what aligns to everything else, a line from there over this stone in Lisheen, which we've looked at previously, that takes us to Oisin's Dolmen. There are the two standing stones in Lisheen we've looked at before, so it's the north stone that sits directly between Oisin's Dolmen and the cemetery church in Bunratty. Looking at the satellite image of the Dolmen, it's a short object, it's not easy to put an axis on it, but let's have a go. That line hits the centre of a ring fort near Milltown as we go to the west, and if we look along the line to the east, it hits the centre of another ring fort east of Kilmaley. These were the ring forts on the 1842 Ordnance Survey map, and this is what they look like today. There's not a lot left, but we can see the outlines. Next, let's look away to the north and see if there's anything conspicuous up there at precisely 90 degrees to the axis we've just put down from Milltown to Kilmaley. Google Earth Pro will give us the heading of these lines in degrees to 2 decimal places, and at precisely 90.00 degrees to the north, we hit jackpot again. This is a stone fort on top of the hill there at Capanawalla in the Burren. And just east of Lisdoonvarna, our line goes over the middle of some sort of earthworks or mound or something there that prevented the trees from being cut in that patch of forestry. And as I said, that line is at exactly 90 degrees to the ring fort line. Looking at the geometry of the other lines, the lines to the tower on Mutton Island and Bunratty seem to lie at very close to 14 degrees each way. I don't know if that's significant. And here's another idea to float. The legend of Oisin, the legend of Tir na Nog out to the west, and the legendary island of Hy-Brasil, which appeared on all the old maps until about the 1700s and then disappeared. What if the line from Oisin's Dolmen over the Holy Well, over the tower in Mutton Island, out into the Atlantic, pointed us to Hy-Brasil? There's one to think about. Thank you.